Hi, my name's Jane Lewis from the New School Free Press. I write Fashion on Fifth, and this is my semester in looks. Today I'll be going over my favorite looks that I've written about this semester and giving some background and gossip that didn't make it into the original article. We're going to start with Tao, who was from my very first article that I did. And I remember I was really nervous to start writing this column because approaching strangers and asking to take pictures of their outfit is terrifying. But Tao walked past me and I immediately knew that I needed to talk to him, and he was super kind, and I really liked that his jacket matches the background just coincidentally, and I really love accessories that aren't clothing. So he's holding these tulips and this art piece he did, and I think that was really cool and was an unintentional accessory to his outfit. Next is Matthew. I loved his pink Uggs. It was my first time meeting him, and pink Uggs are just a great first impression. And he has his own streetwear skate clothing brand. He makes really cool stuff, and I really like when people wear their own art and their own creations. Next is Maria, my love Maria, and I really love all of her combinations of greens and neutrals, and how she describes herself as dressing like a cake, very layered. And she has this lace skirt on, which is actually mine that she borrowed. And she layers it with this lace tank top, and it looks like a double skirt almost. Very cool, very interesting. And then she has these pops of red, the ribbon on her bag and her sneakers. And I really like that. And I know how important hair is to Maria, so when I asked her to describe her most important accessory and she said her hair, it just made sense. Okay, next is Nicole, and again, very obsessed with all these neutrals. I'm a big lover of neutrals, but she also has cool pops of red, just like Maria did, on her sweater and on her jacket in stripes, which I really love. And she was really kind. She had a lot of questions for me as well as questions I had for her. And it's fun when I ask people questions and it turns into more of a conversation instead of an interview. Makes it very easy to write. This is Piper, and I love that she has all three primary colors going on in one outfit, and it looks really good. Her red hair is an accessory in itself, and I love little boys baby tees. I also love the denim on denim and the shearling collar. Next is Inanna, and I remember I was trying to find a last minute outfit. I think it was my last one that I needed, but I ended up putting her first in the article because she had this striking red coat dress combo. And as soon as I stopped them, they said that they knew their picture was gonna get taken today because it was such a good outfit. But I loved the story. This was from the week that I asked people stories about the clothes they were wearing, and I really liked their story of finding this dress in the gutter. And they even showed me this big hole that was in the dress from the gutter. Next is Jolun, and I am so obsessed with this outfit. I don't know how I got so lucky this week, but his jeans fit so well. And I love his white knit sweater. There's something kind of feminine about it for some reason. And the scarf is gorgeous. It was this printed linen. And really nice fitted but relaxed jacket. I end up approaching a lot of people during their smoke breaks, so I like to incorporate that into what I write about them if possible. And next is Kea, who I also have class with. Love you. She always looks so put together. It's crazy. Consistently, just always ready for anything, looking sharp. Always some pink and some black and white pattern. She also wears these white go-go boots all the time. And even during finals, she consistently looks good. Consistently is on her stuff. And I admire her a lot for that. Okay, this is Chris. She's so cute. It was freezing this day, and I don't remember what I was wearing, but I remember being so impressed that she had this mini skirt on and matching leg warmers. And I love all of her light neutrals, and she asked if she should like put her headphones on or off, but the headphones are clearly a part of the look. She and her whole friend group like agreed in the group chat that morning that they were all gonna wear skirts. Like she and her friend group coordinate all their outfits, so middle school goals, honestly goals now, I would like. And then Amelia, she was so cool. She had all of these layered, like really intricately beaded necklaces, and on the ends of them were these like resin pendants with dead bugs in them, and she also made those. She sells her necklaces and I love them, so I did some stalking, and they're not as expensive as I thought they were, so go support new school student artists. Okay, next is Kamani, and he was cool. Just right off the bat, I was like, damn, I gotta talk to him, I gotta take his picture. He works on the Parsons magazine, which I thought was really cool. I love how often people wear their leather jackets, because leather jackets are one of my favorite things in the whole world. And I really like to see how everyone's signature leather jacket is unique. It was like really thick, and it has this cool like stitching here and a really nicely shaped collar, and I just really liked it. And then there's Jason, and Jason is actually one of my best friend's roommates, so I've seen him around a lot, and I was so happy to have him on Fashion on 5th this week. And once actually I was over at his apartment, and he was like really excited to show me this bag he's been working on. I'm glad I got to see the finished product like today when I took the picture, because he sewed the entire thing, and it has like, it's a crossbody, and there are all these pockets that are like specially sized for like your AirPods or like his cigarettes or his phone, so I need one of these bags. Next is Q, and Q was super cool. This was the week where everyone was wearing all black. I really loved the bag that he had. It was like this huge pleated sack, and I just love pleats in general. But I thought it was cool he made it himself, and you could expand it to like a huge size if you needed more space. And I wrote this in the article, but his shoes were like these glittery, like silver jelly looking boots. Very much reminded me of the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs shoes. And last but not least is H. Mac, who is part of this class, and she's our illustrator. She draws crazy stuff, and you probably have recognized and realized by now that she does the Fashion on 5th banner every week, and it's always like last minute. I'm texting her the colors that I want, and I'm like, hey, I really need this, and I'm giving it to her last second. Anyway, she's a great sport, always makes sure I have what I need. What's cool about her is that she's like one of the most defined like senses of personal style that out of anyone I've ever met. I think if you put her clothes on a mannequin, I would know it was her clothes automatically. Like, the primary colors are crazy in the best way. And yeah, really talented illustrator. Thank you for putting up with me and all of my logo trials. So that is my favorite looks from the semester. And I've had a lot of fun writing this column every week. And shout out Trevor, videographer. Shout out all my editors, Shar, Libby, Sasha, Alvin, Ali. Love you guys. It's been a really fun semester, and I'll see you next year.